What up, gamers? Fans here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So yeah, I think right now we're about to start the next main story, the last, I guess, chapter for this act, or the last act for this chapter. I don't know which way it is, but yeah, I think because of that, at some points we'll be, I guess, playing as Clorin, which is why I'm playing as her right now. I know that she was like one of the last characters being released during, I guess, the Fontaine run in the story. So yeah, I'll play as her. I'm sure I'll be fitting to the story, and yeah, I'm playing as the other gun characters, with the exception of the Traveler. Well, I guess with the Traveler, right? He's got a finger gun. He's got the water gun with him that he can use. Yeah, he can do that. I just realized too. So my RT, which is my skill button, it doesn't work all the way. I have to use like another like binding on my controller, like an extra button to assign it, and if it requires me to aim,
Stop right there.
I don't think I can like make use of it. I think with her you can aim with this, right? But yeah, that extra button that I have, it's like a one-time like I guess tap, and yeah, that's just how it goes. Um, Not sure if I can like assign it to somewhere. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, I think gameplay wise it might be weird in this video. I'll see if I can like try to fix that. I might need to buy a new controller soon, which kind of sucks because the controller right now that I'm using is the 8-bit to do ultimate controller, the Chongyun edition. See, a Chongyun, like the one in this game, it's based on him. And now it's dying. Like I can't press the RT button anymore, like normally, because like I like abuse it so much that it's kind of broken now. It's because of Kanich, man. Ever since Kanich, it started to break because I'm like spamming that a lot. I didn't even realize there's a waypoint that I missed out here. But yeah, we'll be starting the next part of the main quest, which I believe is the last one. And then yeah, that'll be it for my time in this game, probably. You know, I thought about coming back to this game in a way where, you know, since I do have the characters, like if I check out my teams over here, party setup. Yeah, I got pretty much, you know, everyone that I would like to play as in Natalin. But yeah, I've been working on them, trying to level them up, as you can see with Jilonen there. And I got Yansan being level 80. But yeah, I'm trying to work on them. Yeah, trying to
I've
work on
faced
them.
many
If I can get
opponents in
them
my
to maybe
duels.
be at a good state
Most
to
of
be
them I
playable,
defeated. The
then
rest surrendered.
and then maybe I might come back just for
No.
Natlin.
I have never lost a duel.
Anything afterwards I might not do, or if anything it'll be like really slow. But even with Natlin, I plan to upload like very slow with that. Anyways, let me go and continue the story here. So, quest. All the way up here. Act 4. Yeah, Chapter 4, Act 5, I mean. Yeah, I believe this is the last one. And then yeah, if I were to continue, it will be like just really low with the uploads. But yeah, I thought about it because I got the Natlin characters. I would probably do it for them. Because I just got them, man. Like, finally with Shilonen. Anyways, a censor. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Because I still have like some other games to play. There's like so many things to do. Wait, I'll see if I can try to get this fixed
Into
up
the
because... Yeah, there we go.
The Paler
I'll see if I can try to get that one fixed up.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neurvalet did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here, but you can see yourselves in. Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think Lantern Ride is happening right now. I'm not sure. But I will probably do that on my own time, just for the Primo Gems.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
You know, maybe the Chongyun controller that I have right now, maybe it's a sign for me to stop playing the game. Maybe.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
I mean, this was a good controller to use for the past, like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 years of me playing this game,
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting.
but it's giving out now.
Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You and Paimon tell Neuvillette everything that happened since the Primordial Sea incident.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the Primordial Sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't be dissolved.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
Yeah, Spina di Rosula's headquarters is there.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Alright. Will do. Wait, hold on. I can aim with this, right? LT? No, I can't. RT? Or RB? No, I can't. I think you gotta use a skill to aim. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. But yeah, my extra button, like, you can't hold it down. It's only like a one tap type of thing. Anyways, can we go there from just fast traveling from here, or no? Let me see. Zoom out. Yeah, this is what happens if I hold down RT, by the way. This is how powerful, like, the RT button is. Compared to, like, when I zoom in right now. Oh yeah, you see that? That's how bad my RT right now is. Like, it's really giving out. There's, like, a certain area I can press that makes it more powerful, but, like, you know, it does not compare to that zoom in. Yeah, if I press it in a certain way, it will, go faster, but yeah, it's definitely not working. I need a new controller. Dang, dude, I feel like everything, man. With me, like, just kind of like being done with this game, like, story-wise, or
Oh no!
possibly just
What
content-wise.
happened here?
I might still play the game just for the geniusification. Finally, I can maybe get to that. All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape now. There's nobody around. Were they all dissolved? No. Let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Alright. Let's go. Down here. Anyone here?
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Disaster victim M?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance. All right. Just hurry. I'm not young anymore.
How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg!
Okay, DM meant male and female. I thought like it was like some kind of like, I don't know, like an acronym or like their initial.
How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Okay. Continue looking for Navia. I can find her just right away. Here she is. Yeah, I have no idea just how good this team might be, so I hope I do okay with this team. I never really played with Chlorine or Chevris or Navia, so maybe Navia a bit, but Chevris and Chlorine I've never really played, like really, or even much of the Traveler, only like in the story here, because you know he's in fun scene right now. Okay. So Navia's down here. Better not fall to my death.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
Oh, she sounds so serious.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as
I
quickly
mean,
as we could.
I understand why she's serious. It's just I feel like normally she's a bit more lively.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end.
Okay, now let me look back again. So yeah, it seems like the primordial seawater came in. I guess it came out from like somewhere else other than that prison area. I see. That's kind of scary, man.
The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Yeah, we're here to help. You can put us to work.
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we?
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
So like, yeah. When he said that, I guess those two got taken away from the water. They got dissolved. By the way, where are Melis and Silver? Yeah, they're gonzo.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Navia walks around talking with many people and organizing various matters.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
I understand.
Thank you.
Alright, go back to the cemetery. That was, oh, it's just right outside. Wow, I don't think I realized just how close it was to this place. Well, let me go outside. I'm not sure where the entrance would be. I kind of forgot where it was. Rather, like, start from the outside instead. Alright, here we go. And then jump off. Alright, so what's this place for? Like, why are we here? I know we said I understand, but I think it's more like, you know, just maybe, you know, like just something like
Not a lot of people here, huh?
family related or something. Like something just more emotional.
Well, given
Just wanted
the
to
time
respect
of day
that.
and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard.
Navia, what's wrong?
I'm trying to think, man. Is she the only character that I saw when it comes to like their model crying so far? I don't remember if I've seen like any other character like showcase their own tears except for her
Sorry.
so far.
I just...
And you know, I just point that out because, you know, it's just like a new thing that I'm just seeing. This like emotion, like, you know, just adding like tears.
Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again.
Yeah, they're gone.
What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Navia, I'm sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time, and they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long, and I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father, and I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Well, flashback.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Ah, how could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Oh, we can't do that. That's pretty sad.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
Dang.
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I'd always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray,
Yeah, we saw the father earlier
Lavia,
for that.
Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice was truly necessary.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
What the heck?
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Oh, are they well acquainted already?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request.
Wow.
All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. We realized their relationship. Like they're already like acquainted, already like working together.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently.
Oh, okay.
Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me.
So she went to her. That's pretty interesting.
Thanks to the knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui,
Dang.
which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Okay. I was wondering if there's a catch, I guess. There's definitely something in it for her as well.
Without your help, there would have been many more
But, like, you know.
casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, is that she's helping in general.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
What's up?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I feel like it's been like a lot of moments like that.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So, the time for jolly cooperation has come.
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck. And at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So, that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you, which is why I want to give you this task.
Alright. Are you sure this will be okay? Can you trust an outsider like me?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Navia's strong, but she needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
We'll go to the ruins together.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Alright. Yeah, I can play as Navia in a role-playing way. That was a very long scene, but a very good one. There was like multiple parts to it. The first one was this whole like grave area. I thought that was a very good scene, man. I feel like, I don't know, I'm trying to think back to like the last time where I felt like there was like a dark scene, you know, just like a dark topic or whatever, something somber or sad, and that I've experienced in the story so far. Like, yeah, I can maybe say that with like maybe, I don't know, was the one with that island, the in Inazuma? Would I consider that? The thing is that, you know, the voice acting also helps out too, so like, you know, the voice acting also like helps like bring emotion as well. And because like that one place didn't have it, I think no, not that one. Yeah, I think it was this one over here, I think. Like maybe the last time I've experienced something like that. Or there's also the one with what is it called? I forgot her name, Shenhe, with her story. But like that was like during like a letter. I feel like that was one of the better, like, I guess, you know, presented like dark moments in the story. You know, you had Melis and Silver wanting to be buried around here, but you can't do that now. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good, in my opinion. Like that was a really good scene overall. And then there's a whole thing with the Knave, yeah, Arlecchino. That was pretty interesting that she just popped out of nowhere, and also that, you know, the Fatsui are helping out. You know, that's something that I thought about too, is that, you know, over time it seems like, you know, we're like slowly growing onto the Fatsui where they can be allies. And yeah, it's something that I, you know, maybe in a way I'm not surprised with, because if you were to follow the pattern of the characters being released so far in Genshin, like it seems like there's always a playable Archon. There's always I don't know, we're always friends with our enemies, pretty much. We're always friends with our enemies. And I feel like, you know, when we get to Snezhnaya, we can also just have, you know, whoever the Archon there is as a playable character too. But yeah, I assume like, you know, even more Harbingers will be playable and all that. Maybe some won't be. I mean, we just lost the one back in Inazuma. I think it was like around the final boss area. Yeah, we just lost her. I forgot her name. So yeah, I'm sure not everyone's going to be playable. They'll just stick to being villains only. But yeah, it seems like, you know, with the Fatsui at least, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be, you know, friends with them. Or at least, you know, they're not going to be maybe portrayed in a way where maybe they're doing all this stuff to save the world. But yeah, I'm sure like there's like an ultimate evil. I feel like it will be closer to like the, I forgot what they're called, like the Abyss Order. I'm sure that's closer to like the ultimate evil. I don't think the Fatsui is that. They're probably like more on the gray side. But even so, like with Lumine and stuff right now, like I'm sure she's also on the gray side, just more closer though to like maybe dealing with the ultimate evil compared to the Futsui. Anyways, yep, that's been my thoughts. Let me just go ahead and head over to the ruins. It's all the way over there. I guess I can go here, right? Yeah, we'll go here. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how I play with these new characters, man. That's the wrong side. It'll be my first time playing as Chlorine and Chevris. I never really use them a lot. I know with Chlorine, right, she can do the basic attacks too. Let me try that out. So like this, right? Dude, this is so cool. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to get Chlorine. Basic attack electric. Also just shooting with the pistol too. I love the sword and pistol combo. I will say, after playing Clear Obscure, I'm becoming more of a dual-wielding guy. I used to be more of a dual-wielding guy myself. Because of, what's it called? Yeah, because of Clear Obscure. Not Clear Obscure, Sword Art Online with Kirito. But then I like guns, you know, more over time. But not because of Clear Obscure, because of the character named Verso. I kind of do like, dual wielding again. There we go.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Yeah. Alright. I think I want to lower the world level. I just want to make sure, you know, we're able to deal with the content. Because, you know, I just haven't been optimizing my characters. Level 90? Oh, shoot. Okay, if it's too hard, I might go to my, you know, more of my try-hard team. Even though these guys are not built up, they're still pretty good with Mawika and Kanich. Oh shoot, my bad. Let's go and start. I don't know if that world level affected it. I'm just gonna, you know, hope it does. Dang, dude. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if we can do this or not. Need to maybe go try hard. Okay. Let me get Shepherds out. I want to begin with the fire stuff. Oh no. Okay. Oh shoot, forgot. Can't use my RT normally, gotta press my other button.
Ready.
Wait, what about Navia? Ooh. Yeah, if I'm playing weird, it's because I need to use my other button with the skills. It's just not normal for me. I mean, yeah, she's not doing bad damage. I know with Chevra she can heal up, right? And at least I got a shield if I mess up.
Time to testify.
There we go. She does pretty good damage. Like, even by herself, without even doing any elemental reactions.
Drop your weapons. Coming at ya.
Nice, there we go. Okay, okay. Let's go here. Yeah, I hope I'm just playing them still okay. I don't know if I can. Or if I am. Yeah, I was healing up earlier. I don't know what that was about. We gotta break the ground. I was about to plunge, but okay. More enemies down here. Oh yeah, she's a lot of fun to play, man. Wow. Oh yeah, she's fun, she's fun. I like her gameplay a lot. Okay.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
You know what? If that's primordial seawater, I want to see what happens if I just let, you know, a Fontaine character just walk into it. And then compare that to the Traveler.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back to safety, Navia.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
I really want to test it out, man. If I can go down there and then switch to a Fontaine character, I just want to see what happens. That's kind of interesting too, like if that's a real thing.
Wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
I guess we'll find out first before I say my whole thoughts.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the look of things here, maybe there's no way back. I mean, yeah, we just dropped down, right? It's not like we can go back out.
Complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
Well, I mean, I guess we can climb normally, right?
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Seems like there isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
I feel like it'll be better if, like, just in general, Fontaine gets help from other nations to deal with the primordial seawater, because it has a big disadvantage for them. So yeah, we can go here.
Oh, no, it's a dead end. Let's try climbing over from the side.
Now let me try. I want to try to touch it. Oh. Even a traveler gets affected. Okay, it's just universal for everyone, I guess. It's just bad water in general. Okay, you don't need to be from Fontaine. It's just the gameplay. Dude, the traveler is about to dive in, bro. Don't do that. Look at this. They left markers on like where you should climb. Wow, I feel like I haven't climbed like as a in a exploration way in a while. Like, you know, in a level and stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's just been like normally just hallways. Okay. Are these items? Yeah, let me just pick these up. Okay. Here. Open door. Alright, what is that?
Go!
That's the wrong button. See a bridge. Whoa. Zoomed out. Going there. Jeez! No! There's a opening on the ground. Okay, we're back here. Well, yeah, this place is very interesting.
Wait! There's something wrong with this bridge! Run for it!
Okay, I just did. Yeah, no turning back now. Cutscene! Alright, how do you save Naviel from this? Like, that's... I feel like you're gonna die. Like, well, Navi will die. Oh, snap. Are we back in the Spina di Rosula? But it looks all gloomy.
Demoiselle.
Oh, snap.
Huh?
Is this like what happens when you get dissolved? You go like, I guess your soul goes into this other area? Is that Malus?
Demoiselle, what are you doing
Oh,
here
it's
by
them.
yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Oh, I assume this is a memory. But like, there's something going on with the primordial seawater. It's like giving this, like, aqua effect. If you can see that right now.
Maybe she just
Everyone's
wants some time
warping.
to herself, Malus.
Hmm? Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine.
What if like this is a flashback before the seawater rose up?
I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus.
And a person
Mr.
died.
Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
Or dissolved.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
I'm just wondering too if this is supposed to be like that, your life flashing before your eyes, like when you're about to die.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom.
Hold on, what is this button? I don't think I've ever seen it before. You press the left stick? Oh, it's the audio, okay. I don't know if I saw that before.
I don't
just saw
know
that now.
what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I think this is the seawater rising up. It's about to happen soon.
And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
So she has a trial?
Oh? All right then.
Okay. I didn't know about any trial.
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolene, Essen.
Yeah, these are everyone that died, right?
Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case?
Okay, maybe it's not a memory, but more like... I guess something that... I guess that Primordial Seawater right now is like doing something with her memories. Or not memories, but like... using the dead people that died during that seawater to... I don't know, just make this scenario here. Probably gonna make her feel guilty about making them die.
And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yeah. Like, I assume she, went inside that seawater. And that... it's making a scenario based on the people that died and will probably make her feel so guilty during this trial.
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
But yeah, we'll find out next time, guys. We're pretty much at the time limit here, at my 15-minute limit. But yeah, we'll continue next time. I'm kind of curious how this will go. I assume like the Seawater, like I said, is doing this. Is gonna make her feel guilty. I'm kind of curious where this is going. But so far, the story has been starting off really strong with this chapter or act. I don't know which one it is. I think it's act, right? Act 5. But yeah, it started off really strong, man. Way better than like being in that prison, in my opinion. I feel like, you know, when I think about it, Navia's story has been the strongest one so far in Fontaine, which is you know, pretty curious about like, you know, the archons and stuff. I feel like, you know, I don't know, like when I think about some other characters, man, I feel like I spend more time with them. Well, no, I mean, there's also Raiden Shogun. We haven't really spent much time with her in terms of like the main story. But yeah, you know, overall, like Navia has been pretty big here in the story overall for Fontaine. Anyway, guys, I'll go ahead and end here. That'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good